that are part of organized labor throughout this state. I want to be short tonight because we have so much work to do.
Yes, we do.
There's so many Floridians that are counting on a real leader to be the next United States Senator. I always said that I was debated in this race. And that if we just kept the faith and we kept marching on and we kept knocking on doors and we kept making phone calls and we kept putting out yard signs and we kept putting bumper stickers on the back of the cars and we kept listening, and if we just kept listening, that we will be victorious on this night. And I want to thank every Floridian that cast a ballot in this primary election to make me the Democratic nominee. I am the real Democrat in this race. Gave us his blessings and that he looks forward to campaigning with us. Thank you. We have to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this election is not about those that are running for office. It's about the people of this state. And we have to be the people that focus on people that are in North Florida and that are in urban Florida. All the way in Northwest Florida, Northeast Florida, Southeast Florida will be represented all the way down to the southernmost point in Key West, ladies and gentlemen. I am here. I'm prepared to work for every vote in the state of Florida, be it be Democrat, Republican, or Independent, because I know what it means to punch in and punch out every day. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When you're dealing with the muddiness of life, you can count on me. I will not bail out on you. I will not leave you behind. And I will not start changing on you when you need me. Because the people of the state of Florida stood with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Through $26 million plus. Now, this election is going to be about where the candidates stand. I am running against two conservative candidates for the United States Senate that have similar records. I think it's very important that everyone here in this room know by electing me to be your next United States Senator, I will be the only candidate in this race that was against offshore oil drilling before and after the I will be the only candidate, ladies and gentlemen, the only Democratic candidate, ladies and gentlemen, that has always consistently been against the privatization of Social Security. I will be the only candidate, ladies and gentlemen, that stood in there Justice Sotomayor. When she was up for her nomination, I stood up and said that she was the right selection. I'm the only candidate, and will be the only candidate, that will stand up for a woman's right to choose. That fought, legislate, and will continue to work for comprehensive health care for every American. I will be the only candidate, ladies and gentlemen, that's willing to pull back on the top 1% of the Bush tax cuts and give more tax cuts to the middle class. Our men and women coming back home to their families from Iraq and Afghanistan. I think it's also important, ladies and gentlemen, to know that anything that came out of this primary, it showed that this campaign has the strength, the integrity, the will, and the desire to win against the odds.
Amen.
I may not be Goliath before November 2nd, but when November 2nd get here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to still be comfortable playing David. My campaign is based on the struggle of Floridians. My campaign is based on making sure that children have someone that's going to fight us.
That's right.
I think what helped Floridians make a decision in this election was the fact that I had a real Florida story. Grew up here in Florida. My mother's born here in Florida. My children born here in Florida. Grew up in the public school system. Diagnosed with dyslexia in the 3rd grade. Kept plowing on. Mother, single mother. 3 children on her own. Divorced twice. Working at a junior college. Said she wanted to represent her community.
Yeah.
That's where I come from. All right now. Attended Florida A&M University. Became a state trooper. Changed car tires in this state. Did the things that I had to do to understand what people, understand the needs of people. Served as a sky cap at the airport. A service worker in this state. Went on to serve this state in the state legislature. Went on to serve this state in Congress. Some people call it career politicians. I call it public service.
That's right. Yeah. Florida. Yeah. As we march on. Yeah. As we continue to knock on doors. Yeah. As we continue to listen. Yeah. As we continue to count all 67 counties in. Yeah. We will win. Yes, we will. When you leave here tonight, I want you to know that hope marches on. Believe isn't just a slogan. Yeah. And the dream endures. Yeah.